of economic opportunities, and we should be at the center. There is no place where you can locate us with our free spirit and energy currently, but only at the center of those opportunities. But we need to derive mechanisms of how do we find ourselves strategically located to take up those opportunities.
The theme of this year's Youth Parliament, it's a very interesting theme. The reason being is that it locates young people at the heart of economic activities in this country.
It's a very beautiful, exciting theme because a whole lot of young people are unemployed. So this is actually good because that's where you get ideas, business ideas, you know, like instead of looking for a job, you should start thinking about being an entrepreneur because that's like what is needed right now. We no longer need workers, we need people that will create opportunities for others. So this is like a beautiful, perfect theme for 2013 youth.
You don't do business because there is money. You do business because you want to help people. My aim is to help people. I'm telling you, at my community, the next coming 5 years, it will be well developed.
Mr. Nobaso is correct. And I hope we can multiply the Mabaso in all provinces of South Africa, just to go out and motivate the youth of our country. If you change your mind, you change the course of events.
The topics that were discussed in our commission are around higher education, availability of funding for young people to study in universities, the accessibility of higher education institutions. We also discussed in length how we can, as young people, try and stimulate the higher education sector to focus in areas that are more pressing to our society as South Africans, to respond to our societal needs through higher education.
I am expecting to see the NYDA being more visible to young people who are in rural areas and the townships. At the moment, the NYDA offices are only in the suburbs and in towns. Young people have to travel long distances to get NYDA services. So we are appealing to the NYDA to please avail themselves to young people who need help, because disadvantaged young people are in the rural areas and townships, not in town.
The critical question and national question that still needs to be addressed, and fundamentally which government is trying to address as led by the ANC, is still equality.
As Parliament, you are lawmakers. We make laws that create a conducive environment so that the youth of our country, the poor, can grab opportunities to improve their lives. When we are saying we're trying to create a better life for all, you will never grab that better life in a little corner.
Youth Parliament, I have not experienced that before. It was thoroughly enjoyed. The youth of South Africa have so many diverse opinions, and the youth is also very strong. We have, I think by nature, South Africans, we're extremely strong-willed. We have lots of various characters, and that definitely came out in Parliament, which just made it such an enriching experience, actually, just to hear the different opinions and views, and at the end of the day know that passionately we all do feel the same way about South Africa growing economically.
We want, after this, because we are working as the steering committee, but from here we need to report to the presiding officer. We need the presiding officers to be accountable of all what has happened in this 2013 Youth Parliament. We want them to monitor and see the programs implemented and all the resolutions that are taken here to find reflection in the program of Parliament.
Youth Parliament was very informative, it was very progressive, and we are happy that as young people we are being included in the laws that are made in the country, and we are happy with the opportunity we've been afforded.
Us giving it just a day, it's not adequate, because there are a lot of challenges that we are facing that we are not going to coin in just, an hour to be able to articulate all, the needs, of this country. So we believe that, given adequate time, given more resources in time, because some of the research, that you get here, you just get it just 15 minutes before the commission. So we believe that if things are done in advance, we would be able to make a significant contribution.
It's good that we complain and do all the things, but after complaining, what do we do as young people? We should stand up and take active leadership by participating in youth parliament, because that's where our voices will be heard. We cannot just complain in the townships and leave it like that. We should come to youth parliament and make sure that our voices are heard.